A metamodern Christmas? If you don't know what the term metamodernism means, then see this video. But in short, metamodernism is the fancy term for this new historical and cultural period that many of us are now in, which has come along after postmodernism. You guys can do research on that, but in this video, I'm interested in how Christianity can engage this new cultural code or framework, particularly thinking about the birth narratives. Metamodernism likes oscillating or going back and forth constantly between extremes, holding two truths simultaneously that look like complete opposites. And metamodernism also embraces paradox. Now, I think both of those things are actually great tools for us as Christians when thinking about the birth narratives, because this is seen, I think, in the text and in later Christian tradition as the birth of God. So we too can use this language when talking about these birth narratives of oscillating between different extremes, the divine becoming human, the transcendent becoming immanent, and various other sort of extremes. Furthermore, that language is paradoxical, and there is a lot of language that's used throughout the scriptures to think and talk about God that is paradoxical, that Christians kind of hold in tension with each other. His, wrath or his love, for instance. Importantly, metamodernism also wants to oscillate between these different cultural historical periods of modernism and postmodernism. And out of both of those came a lot of challenges to traditional understandings that Christians have had. And so when we look at these birth narratives through a metamodern lens, we should really think about, are these stories historical? Now, I tend to think of myself as a historic Christian believer, so I'm going to say yes, but that is a good question to ask, and it's a good thing to study out and to seek out, is how do we understand these birth narratives in terms of their historical value. But metamodernism also wants to say there's a value in the mythic. And with the oscillating between extremes, we can say too, as Christians, as we always have done, that there is a historic and mythic understanding of these narratives that are true simultaneously. Metamodernism also wants to re-enchant the world and give people hope. And I think that's the real power of these birth narratives in this current culture, is that these narratives are mystifying. I mean, this is God becoming man. This is angels being present and these various other things. It is a re-enchanting image of the world. And it offers us hope, as it did those people at that time. God is finally with us again, and he will be once more. So that's my quick pitch for a metamodern understanding of the Christmas story. Let me know what you guys think in the comments and follow for more.